all right, everybody. Welcome back to the Spaced Out
Space Out
Podcast. Woo,
Podcast.
woo, 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 woo. We're
If
here.
you're watching live, what is it? A Thursday?
It's Thursday, but I
Not
mean,
Tuesday.
not Tuesday. So we're late, but I mean, if we didn't say anything, the not live listeners would never know.
The YouTube audience would have
They would
no
never know. We always go out on a
idea.
Friday, so they would never know.
Yeah, not a huge difference for them.
But it's Thursday, almost the
Mm-hmm.
freaking weekend, as Shania Robb says.
So what?
The freaking weekend.
Oh, the freaking! I thought you said free can, which I was like, what is
Hmm.
that? Never heard of
No.
that. But okay, the freaking weekend.
Almost. Guess we'll see. Guess we'll see. I'm
Mm-hmm.
excited. It's been a
But a
long
lot has
week.
happened.
A lot
Yeah,
has happened. It's been a
you
long
went
week.
to Canada.
I was in another country.
Yeah, that's
Pretty cool.
crazy. First
Yeah.
time ever.
First time ever, I went to Canada, specifically Toronto, Ontario, and it was pretty freaking cool, man. It was a really good
Yeah.
time. Yeah, we
You have to
talked
tell
about it
us
for a
all about
bit.
it.
I guess I will. Yeah. We chatted about it a bit last week that I was going, but
Mm-hmm.
I said that we went primarily for the Taylor Swift Eras Tour, Shania
Mm-hmm.
Robb and I, and it was pretty cool. So we left Wednesday. So we had for those who didn't know, we did the podcast last Tuesday, and then I woke up 5 hours later to
Crazy.
drive 9 hours to Toronto.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so it was just over a week ago we left. Actually, a week ago to right now, we were seeing Taylor Swift live. It was
Oh my
exactly 1 week
God.
ago. It was,
That's crazy.
I
It
know.
feels like it was yesterday, like that you guys were there.
I know. We got back on Sunday night and it's already Thursday. I'm like, where did this week go?
Yeah, no, truly.
I don't know. But so yeah, we drove up Wednesday. We left
Mm-hmm.
at 6 a.m. and we got to our Airbnb at 7 p.m.
Okay. Not
Um,
not bad.
so we stopped at Niagara Falls,
Yes.
which is why that drive was so long. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the drive home was nowhere near as bad. But yes, we went stopped at Niagara Falls and we checked it out on the Canada side. Canada side is better than the US side, so we checked it out over there, and it was pretty cool. It was
Yeah.
pretty good time. Lots of misty rain and rainbows. Lots of rainbows. Have you
Mm-hmm.
been to Niagara Falls before?
Never.
Oh, snap.
I'm be honest, for the longest time I thought it was west.
That's
I
crazy.
I'm be real. I really thought it was like above Washington for a long time. Yeah, I don't think it was
Nope.
until a couple of years ago that I realized it wasn't. I don't know why, but
Hmm. But nope, it's
oh,
on the east
East
side. But
Coast.
we
Yep.
checked it out, got some souvenirs, some swag,
Hmm.
went gambling for a little bit.
Did you actually? Oh
Yeah.
my
I
God.
had
We
to
had
get
joked
some
about it so
Canadian
much.
dollars and well it
Yeah.
was just like just to gamble in Canada. It wasn't really like for fun. I was just like fucking
Right.
around.
No, yeah,
I
yeah.
played like 10 hands of
Definitely.
blackjack and lost like $50 basically. Not, nothing too
No.
crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we went gambling in the casino and we checked out Niagara Falls and then we got lunch there. We ate there. First Canada
Hmm.
meal, first Canada pee, all that good stuff.
Wow. A lot of
Pretty
first
a lot
Canada
a
stuff.
lot of first Canada stuff. And
Was it busy at the Niagara Falls?
it wasn't too busy. It was like the middle of a day on a Wednesday like the middle of the week.
Right.
So in November. So it was like a decent amount of people there, but it wasn't mobbed or anything.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking at the photos you guys were posting on your stories, it looks so pretty, the rainbow and
Yeah, it
everything.
was super misty that day.
Gorgeous.
They were putting up
Hmm.
signs like watch out for like mist. Like if you got
Oh
too close to
shit.
one end, like it was like raining essentially.
Oh
Um,
shit.
yeah, it was kind of foggy, pretty misty, but we got some good pictures, and we didn't do any of like the tours. You can like go down the boat like in the office with the poncho on and
Oh.
like go
Mhm.
see it up
Oh, right,
close,
right.
or
Yep,
like
seen
go in
those.
the cliffs kind of behind the falls. We didn't do anything like that. We just kind of went and checked it out. Um,
Okay.
but
You have to pay, I'm assuming?
we paid to park.
That was it?
That's about it. It was like I think 30 Canadian to park or something like that, which is like a little
Okay.
pricey, but um, yeah, no, you can just go and see it. It's
Hmm.
pretty sweet. Yeah, Niagara Falls. I'd go back again. Like we kind of did
Yeah.
everything, but I would go back and like do the tours and like spend the whole day there again, I think.
Yeah.
But after a while, it's just like, yep, big waterfall.
I've seen it.
Very
Mm-hmm.
cool. I've seen it a lot now. Um, but yeah, then we had to continue the drive from Niagara
Okay.
Falls all the way up north to Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an hour and a half
Okay, not too
without
bad.
traffic, but we hit rush hour end of day traffic. Like we were driving into the
Ooh.
city like at 5 o'clock, and it
Oh
was
shit.
really busy. So it took us like
Yeah.
2 hours to get into the city, get through the city, and get to our Airbnb because we stayed like north of Toronto, like in an outer borough. So long
Was
drive
it
there.
scary driving through the city?
It wasn't too bad. It
No?
wasn't too
Okay.
bad. We weren't really driving in the downtown area where like
Okay.
everything was. I was a little nervous to drive like on the highways. We
Mm-hmm.
we crossed the border and the signs changed to kilometers and we were like,
Oh
"Oh
shit.
fuck." And I was like trying to do the math in my head like, "I'll just go with the flow chart." I was like, "Wait, it says it on my dashboard like the
Yeah, yeah.
numbers." Should I have pointed it out?
They thought of it all.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a bunch of Canada drivers. Nothing too crazy. Bad traffic though, just really bad traffic.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Um, really busy time of day, busy area. And then we pulled up to the Airbnb. We stayed in this lady's basement.
Oh,
It was like a finished
fun.
basement, like its own
Okay.
space with like a kitchen and a bathroom and everything, and like a
Yeah.
bedroom. Like it was like a little suite, but we were just in her basement.
So could you like hear them or did you like walk past them a couple times?
We talked to her a little bit because she wanted to know about the
Oh.
concert, like when we first got there, and the parking situation was kind of weird. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so we like had to talk about that. But no, she was nice, classic, like stereotypical, like Canada, like
Oh, hey.
yeah, oh hey, yeah, and like very
Really?
friendly. Yeah, literally. We talked to a bunch of, and we'll get into one of them. We talked to a bunch that had like Canadian accents, like the oh hey mate, sorry there, like
Really? That's
yes.
real.
Yeah, there were a ton of French people too in Toronto and everything. Yeah, it's
Oh,
real.
that's so fun.
It's real.
Hey,
Um,
bud.
hey, bud. Yeah, we'll get we because we met somebody personally that talked like that, and
Mm-hmm.
we'll get into it. You kind of know,
Mm-hmm.
um, but yeah, she was super nice, and we stayed in her basement. Basement was nice.
It's okay.
Basement was
See in her
nice. We
basement.
saw a
Yep. Okay.
cat at one point in one of the windows.
Cute.
Mm-hmm. And from where we stayed, so we got there Wednesday, settled in. We got Jollibee. Do you know what Jollibee is?
Yes.
It's like rare. It's like chicken and like chicken
Spaghetti,
sandwiches, chicken
right?
nuggets, and like spaghetti. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't think it's popular in the U.S. I think there's like one in L.A. and one in New York. Like they're not like nationwide or anything.
It's a fast food joint, though, right?
Yeah, basically.
Technically speaking. Yeah,
Hmm.
okay.
It
I've
kind of
never
reminded me
been.
of Cane's, but like not as
Oh,
good.
really?
Yeah, we each got chicken sandwiches, and it was like okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not the spaghetti.
No, not the spaghetti. I didn't want it.
Okay.
But I was like, while we're here, like let's just try it. But we went out and we got that.
Okay.
And we went to Walmart and got some essentials. Then we hit up the dispensary.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Weed there's cheap.
Yeah?
I got 10.
Did you smuggle it across the border?
No. Nope. We weren't taking any chances.
Okay.
But
That's
we
fair.
could have very easily. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both ways, like there was yeah, we could have. But we didn't. We wanted to be good boys, good girls, and we did not.
Mm-hmm.
So I paid like 25 US, 30 Canadian for ten milligram edibles, like super cheap there.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. And they
Yeah,
were
no, that's not
banging. They
bad.
were like sour
Yeah.
candy basically.
Ooh, yum.
Yeah, they were
Did
good.
they last the whole trip, or did you use
Yeah,
them up?
yeah. So we actually didn't use three of them. I think Shania just tossed them
Hmm.
because I guess like I don't know why I did 10 in my head because I had like we were only there 4 days
Yeah.
and or 4 nights and there's two of us, so I don't know why I bought 10. But
Yeah.
um
Just in case.
yeah,
Who
they were
knows?
good. The first time we tried them knocked us out. It was that night we got
Really?
there and we were trying to watch the Bob's Burgers movie, but Shania was
Mm-hmm.
falling asleep and I think because it was like the first time I had an edible in a while, but I was
Yeah.
very high. I was like really into the Bob's Burgers
Damn.
movie, and it was the part where
It's
like it's
so
the
good.
flashback, and it's like Bob talking about his mom, and I'm like, this is so sad.
It is so
I
sad.
know.
Oh man.
Mm.
Fuck. Yeah, 'cause regular like the episodes themselves were
They
they
were
didn't have them,
geo
right?
blocked, yeah. We didn't have a
So weird.
VPN. It was really weird, yeah.
That
But,
sucks, but
but
at
we
least you
found
got
the
to watch the
movie.
movie.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got edibles, and then we just hung out that night. We watched that movie and passed out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you guys have
then
been up super early. I'm not
yeah,
surprised.
yeah, we had like a pretty long day, 5 to 5 and it's 12, so it's like 19 hours or something.
God damn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, so the next day was the Eras tour. We went on the Thursday, the very first night of
Mm-hmm.
the leg of the tour. Um, and the doors opened at 3:30 with the opener at 6:30 and Taylor at 8 essentially.
Okay.
Um, and we got in around like 4, but like that early in the day we kind of just like explored the city and just like walked
Yeah.
around and like checked stuff out, and it was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
um from where we stayed, it was like a 20-minute walk to a streetcar or like a cable car kind of.
Yeah.
um and then that would take and it was like a 40 minutes on one of those, and it would bring you like right to the downtown where like everything is.
Oh, so you guys just like did public transportation the whole time?
For the most part, towards the end of the trip, we started to get lazy and we took a couple Ubers. But
Okay.
the first
Yeah.
like 2 days, yeah, both days we like did the 20-minute walk, and it was cold. Like it's winter in Toronto, it's like freezing
Yeah.
out, so we're like dressed
Oh
warm,
shit.
and yeah, we took the public transit in, and it was pretty cool. It was super. We tried the streetcars and the subways, and it was awesome. Like
Mm.
10x, 20, 50x better than New York, like
Yeah.
100x better than Philly. Like such good transit. Like Shai, like we were like we could live here. Like this would be awesome. It was
Yeah.
that nice. Yeah. Better than San Diego.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I remember the subways and all the cars in Toronto were really easy to navigate.
Yeah, it was super easy. Everything's just like you tap your card, and it was cheap. It's like
Mm-hmm.
$2.50 US for like a 2 hour window. Like you can get on one, ride it, and then you can transfer as well. I don't know if the transfers were unlimited, but it's like essentially just, you can ride it for 250 an hour or
Yeah.
whatever. It was super
That's
cheap,
crazy.
super convenient. We were able to bounce all around the city, and we just kind of checked stuff out the first day, I
Yeah,
think.
like what kind of things did you guys see?
So we didn't do too much sightseeing the first day. Um, we kind of just like walked around and like looked at Taylor Swift stuff. Um,
Yeah, I saw like the city was decorated and you
yeah,
have stuff everywhere. There's like little things.
right. So unlike every city I feel like that I've seen, like especially Philly, like they didn't do anything. Like there were
Right.
signs up all over the subways, like this way to Taylor Swift, and like
Aw.
all over there were people singing her songs, and like there are people like drawing her with chalk. The CN Tower
Yeah, yeah.
had like pictures of her up there from her tour, and the aquarium had like her whole like biography, like in years and stuff. They like
Damn.
made, I guess they really took it as an opportunity for a lot of tourism revenue, and they really like
Yeah.
hyped it up and made everything themed. There was like free Taylor Swift like booths and stuff up in the financial district, I think, where it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like New Yorky. Um, and yeah, there was stuff going on all over for her visiting. and it was pretty
So
pretty
it
cool.
was really Tay-Ronto.
It literally was
She
Tay-Ronto.
took over the
Yeah,
city.
they had streets closed down. Like you couldn't park there. You had to walk in or like take public transit in. There was like over 50,000 people at each
Holy
show. It's
shit.
like it was sold out 50,000 people for the stadium. And then all the employees, all the people outside listening, all the other people in the city in the area, it was mobbed. It took us like an hour to get
Wow.
out at the end of the night. Um,
Wow.
mhm. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it took us an hour to get out, get far enough away, and then get on the public transit where it wasn't super full.
Mhm.
But yeah, it really was Tay-Ronto. It was really cool. And then we saw the Eras tour, and it was something. Um,
Yeah?
it was the best show I've been to. Not like concert, right? But the best like
Mhm.
because this was like a performance. There were sets and
Mhm.
costume changes and backup dancers and backup singers and
Yeah.
changing like this wasn't like a concert to me. This was like a whole production. Like it could have been a
Yeah.
musical number. I don't know.
Holy shit.
Like that's what
Mhm.
that was the vibe it gave me. Um it was really well done. It sounded good. It was very loud. It was like three
Mhm.
and a half hours of nonstop Taylor Swift, like loud on concert speakers.
Yeah. Did you
Mm.
guys wear headphones
I
for
wish I
your bits or
did.
anything?
I've been wanting
Yeah.
to get really good, like high quality ones because I go to a lot of concerts, but I just haven't
Mhm.
gotten around to it. Mm.
Yeah.
Like
So, what was your favorite part of the whole concert?
that's a good question. So it's the
Mm.
Eras tour where she like basically has 10 or 12 segments of the show, all like differently themed based off of the album, like in the era of the
Mhm.
album. So I like the Reputation one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think those songs. It's like Bad Blood and a couple other songs, and it's all intense. I thought it was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, but the whole show is really good. Um, I kind of had seen it before because there was an Eras Tour movie, and
Right.
Shania is a big Swiftie. We went to like the movie theater and saw like the Eras Tour movie, so it kind of
Yeah.
felt like I was just watching the same thing again, but I had to stand the whole time.
Yeah.
But it was
So
really
wait,
cool.
I'm confused. Like the Era Store, has this just been going on for years? Is it the same
Well
thing
over a
been going
year,
on for
yeah.
years?
It started
Okay.
in like early 2023 and now it's late 2024. It just has been
Mhm.
worldwide, like every continent except Antarctica. And
Oh yeah. Mhm.
um, there were like breaks in between for holidays and traveling and that sort of thing. So it's just a really long concert tour.
And this is like the end?
Yeah, it's this is the last weekend for Toronto, and then I think
Mhm.
she's doing one weekend in Vancouver,
And then it's over?
and then it's over.
Oh
Yeah, this is
shit.
like the very end.
That's
So
crazy.
like when she came to Philadelphia, it was May of 2023, I
Okay.
think. It wasn't like this past May, like May 2024. It was the May before that. It was like a
Damn.
while ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's been going on
So it's
for a long
almost like a
time.
2-year thing.
Essentially, yeah.
Nearly.
But it was a good show. Like Shania was
Yeah.
loving it. She was in her element. She had lost her voice though because she wasn't feeling good like the week
Mm.
before, and
Mhm.
then it made her voice a little bit worse. Like she couldn't talk the rest of the trip, mostly.
No.
Yeah, her voice was like raspy, quiet voice. Um,
Jeez.
yeah.
Did you guys get good surprise songs?
Yes, but I don't remember what they were. I
That's
I
fair.
when she played them, like I recognized them, but I don't know their names. I know one is like from her debut album, like the first
Mhm.
one. But it was a good show. Um, it was loud. Was super interactive. They gave us like light up wristbands that like sync to music and everything, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, should I had like posted something today about that, like, oh, it's been a week since this, and I watched it and I saw the flashing and I asked, I was like, are people timing their flashlights so well?
Yeah, they
I
handed
couldn't figure
things
out what was
out.
going on. I
Yeah,
think that is so
it
cool.
is really cool.
What a
Yeah,
fun interactive thing.
super cool, super fun. Um, the show is really good. The opener was Gracie Abrams, not Sabrina Carpenter, unfortunately. It was Gracie
Ooh.
Abrams. Um,
Mhm.
and she was okay. I had recognized
Yeah.
like one of her songs because Shania had played it a couple times, like on the drive there, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Um, but yeah, it was a really fun night. But we so it ended at like 11:30. By the
Wow.
time we
Okay.
like got or like maybe like 11:15. By the time we got out and got on public transit, it was like midnight. And then it was like
Damn.
a 40-minute ride out and then a 20-minute walk. So we didn't get back to the Airbnb until like 1:15, 1:30. And then we just passed out
Damn.
because we left the house that day at like noon. We had been out for like
Yeah.
12 hours, like walking on our feet, like around, and we were
Mm-hmm.
exhausted.
That's a long ass day.
Yeah, it was a long day, but it was super good, super fun. And Friday, this is Friday now, so that was a week ago, and this is a week from tomorrow. We went into town
Mm-hmm.
and we went to CN Tower, which is like the super tall tower there, and kind of looked out over the city, got some cool pictures, laid on the glass, that kind of thing.
Was it scary?
No, no,
No.
surprisingly not. Like they were very small pieces, the ones you could lay on. It was maybe like
Mm-hmm.
4 by 6 or something, and
Okay.
it was like thick. It was like 3 feet thick or
It
something.
felt like super stable and
Yeah, it didn't
everything.
even feel like you were walking on glass. Like it was just
No,
like
okay.
clear floor, essentially.
That's crazy.
Hmm.
Just to, like look down and see the floor beneath you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So
Scary.
before that, though, I jumped ahead a bit. Before we went into the
Mm-hmm.
CN Tower, we were just kind of walking around the city still, and I think we went and got Asian food for lunch, which was so good and it was so cheap. It was like
Yeah.
$40 for both of us with the tip and everything.
Ooh, not bad. Mm-hmm. Oh
Um,
wow, with tip and everything.
with tip
That's
and
crazy.
everything. Yeah, mine was like $10. Shania's was like 15 or
And you said that was like
12.
the best teriyaki bowl
Oh
you've
my
ever
God, it
had.
was so it's the best Asian food I've had yet. I
Yeah.
thought the local place in our town was good, but this was
Mm-hmm.
like really good. It was so
Damn.
good. It
Okay.
was so good. I left them a Google review. I was like, this is some good ass food.
Wow.
That's what I've been doing. I'm a
Good
Google reviewer
shit.
now.
Are you?
I'm a Google reviewer.
Let me follow you on Google. Let me see your reviews.
But we went to there, and then we were kind of in the financial district a little bit, like the shopping district.
Hmm.
And we took the subway around, but we went to the Muji store. Are you familiar with the brand Muji?
Maybe it doesn't sound familiar off the top of my head.
So they're Japanese brands, and it's
Hmm.
kind of been described to me as like almost like Japanese Target, but more luxury, like luxurious Japanese Target, kind of.
Okay.
However, they have really, really, really good stationery products like pens and pencils and
Oh,
paper and
yeah.
notebooks. It's all I use to write with and like
Oh,
paper
really?
wise and pen wise since I was like 16. Like I'm like super picky about like
Oh.
stationery and writing and stuff like all through college. So
Hmm.
we got to go to the Muji store, which was fun. It's like go like
Exciting.
Christmas for me. It's like didn't know even though it was that's because I always had to go to New York to go to it because that's the closest one to me. So
Hmm.
it's like, oh, I'm gonna go
Oh,
to New
wow.
York, gonna go to the Muji store or whatever, like a treat. But I didn't know
Hmm.
it was gonna be there, and then it was, and that was like a
Oh, what a fun
surprise.
surprise. Yeah.
And it's Japanese, so Shania got like a matcha, but it was a
Yeah.
matcha made by a robot.
Oh, that's
It
where you
was
guys
a
got
robot
that.
barista.
That's
You
insane.
order
Watching
on the
that,
iPad, and it made it for her.
that was crazy. I will admit though that its stirring skills need to be upped.
Yeah, Shania had to stir it, but she said that was the
Yeah.
like one of the best matchas she had on the trip because she had like 4 or 5 different matchas from places.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And that was the best one?
Hmm. We went to St. Lawrence Market on the Saturday, which is kind of like the Reading Terminal Market we brought you to. I'm not sure if you
Yeah,
went
okay.
when you were there. And she got a matcha there, and she said it was not good. Like she didn't even finish it.
Really?
Yeah, she said the robot one was better and it was cheaper. I
Damn.
know.
Damn. I wonder if they used like a brand that you could buy
I
to
don't
make it.
know. Yeah, I don't know.
Mm,
Shania does make her own matcha now. She taught me how to
yeah.
make it, so she can make me make it for her.
That's smart. That's smart. I need
She
to
was like, "Here,
teach
I want to
myself how
show
to
you
do
how to
that.
do it," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And she was like, "Cool. So now if I ask for one, you know how to do it." And I was like,
Yeah, yeah. Smart.
But she got
That's
a.
good.
It was really cool. It was a robot barista. She got a matcha. I got really
Crazy.
cool, fancy stationery, books and binders and stuff. Like I'm very picky.
Ooh,
When I write in notebooks, it has to be this size book, and it has to be grid paper, and it has to be
grid
on
paper.
spiral bounds. It can't be like a book like this, where it
Like a
had
spine book.
like a spine book like this one.
Yeah.
It has to be the spiral. It drives me nuts.
The
Um,
spiral ones are way better.
mm. Um, that's all I'll write with. So I don't know why I started using that kind of stuff in high school on the recommendation of a teacher, and I
Hmm.
haven't been able to switch back since. Like even
Yeah.
like the millimeter thickness of the pen for the pens I get too, because they have like different.
Really?
It has to be 0.5 if it's any. Yeah,
Damn. Funny. Hey, you like what you like.
I like what I
That's
like.
cool.
Um, so we went to that. Um, and then we went to CN Tower. We talked about that. Then we went to the
Hmm.
aquarium right
Uh-huh.
next door, and it was the best aquarium I've ever been to.
Yeah.
It was so good. Better than Baltimore's, better than uh, Camden's, or trying to think of other ones I've been to. Better than
Is
those
that the
ones.
one where it has like a tunnel you go under? Maybe.
I don't know. There was a kiddie tunnel where you could crawl through, and Shania
Mm.
did like crawl through the tunnel with the fish like over top of her and stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
There wasn't a bigger one. Because I think I went to an aquarium while in Toronto, but I can't remember too
was it right
much.
by the tower?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to ask you like once I talked through my trip, like what you guys did for for Surcon, because how long like what'd you guys do? Did you guys go to the
This was in
tower?
like
It
2019.
was
We
like
didn't go to the
5 years ago.
tower. I
Really?
think we went to a zoo. I think we went to an aquarium.
Okay.
The rest
Gotcha.
is really a blur.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I have no idea what else we did. We went to a
Was
grocery store.
yeah. Okay. Well, it was just I was
Someone's
just
mom's
curious.
house.
But
Yeah,
so,
I really don't know.
So Friday we did all those things, and we had a deadline. We had a time limit of 8 p.m. We had to do whatever we wanted because we had to be somewhere by 8 p.m. So Thursday we had the
Mm-hmm.
Irish tour, and Friday we had plans at 8 p.m. So I think
Mm-hmm.
we left at like noon and did all the stuff in the city that I just said, and then we took public transit over to restaurant for dinner. We had 8 p.m. dinner reservations with Costa Reed
With
with
who?
with
With
Costa
huh?
Cakes.
With what?
I know.
That's the man himself.
The man himself.
That is crazy.
So I took a gummy
Hey, you
before
told me this
dinner.
about before, and I was like, oh, that's not gonna
I didn't
happen.
tell anybody, I don't think, except you. And I think I told the
Yeah.
podcast last week. And
Okay, I don't remember.
I
Yeah.
think I told you on the podcast or something,
Hmm.
or in DMs. I was like, oh, I should have done that, so I could have just like surprised her, and then she would like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
No
That's crazy. I mean,
Char, no
still, I didn't
Shadow,
even
but
think it
Costa.
happened.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna happen either. So we got there at 8:15, and they weren't there. They were running late, so they were like 40 minutes
Hmm.
late. But it was Costa and his
Okay.
boyfriend, and it was it was something. It was a great dinner. We got Mexican
Yeah.
food.
Hmm.
We got tacos. They were not good. We got enchiladas. They were really good.
Oh,
Um,
that's good.
but we just talked to Costa. It was like the finale, like the last Costa Cake stream. I saw it. Me,
Really?
Shania, and his boyfriend were
An
like the
exclusive
last. It
showing.
was a 3 viewer stream. I don't think Costa's ever coming back. Like I got
Hmm.
it out of him. Like there'd be like a lull in the conversation, and I'd be like, "So streaming, yeah? When are you coming back?" And he's like, "Fuck those kids. Like I'm not coming back."
Yeah.
And we talked about like old community members and stuff. We talked about Surcon and Costacon drama and everything.
Yeah.
hmm
Spill the tea. What'd you get?
Yeah.
What's the dirtiest drama? The
Um,
juiciest.
are we getting into it?
Yeah.
Are we getting into it? I'm pretty sure that like there used to be, okay, drama. There used to be Sir House or Surmer House or Gamer
Yeah.
House. Remember this era?
Mhm.
And apparently Surmer was kind of not the greatest Sir House roommate. Is what it
Mhm.
sounds like. Hmm.
Yeah, it
And that
doesn't
kind of stuff.
surprise me.
Yeah. And he didn't pay people when they were in his videos and things like that.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Costa said they had a really good thing going at the house, but all they did was smoke drugs all day.
Yeah,
So,
that also doesn't surprise me. That sounds
um,
about right.
but I'm pretty sure Costa said that like him and Charlie and Rosa and their group like kind of cut him off. They don't really talk to him. They don't know what happened to him or where he is or what he's doing or
Oh,
anything.
really?
Yeah,
Nothing.
that's kind of what Costa made it sound like. You know, Costa
Oh,
could have been exaggerating a bit, emphasizing a bit,
yeah.
but that was the story. So that was kind of. But
So he
Costa's,
keeps up with everyone else though?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's good.
But I found it very interesting. He can't really make eye contact with you. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
It's a little interesting. It literally was like he was like watching his chat move like while I talked to him. Like it was a stream. Like it was so
Like
funny.
he's looking all over the
He was like
place,
looking all over the place, and he's a gamer.
doing hand
He's in a
movements.
guild for some game that he talked about
Oh,
half the time.
really?
Yeah, or at least like a third of the time. He was like,
What
"Oh,
game? Do you know?
no idea." He's like, "Oh yeah, this fucking guild member," and he was talking about, classic Costa Cake things like
Yeah.
by not taking a stance politically, you've taken a stance politically, and
Mhm.
that whole. I think he did an entire stream just trying to explain that. It was just so funny that he
Just out
showed
of,
up.
I imagine it's like out of nowhere. You're like,
Yeah,
the weather is so good here. And he's like, well, did you know
that's
that?
literally how it started. We were talking about video games, and I was talking
That's
about
so
Fallout, and
funny.
his boyfriend was like, "Oh, I like Fallout too." And then he was like, "Why play Fallout? Like, there's no message, or there's no something." Like, he's like, he literally just like chimed in, and that's how it
Oh, I
started.
can't.
Uh,
He's so funny. How was it with the Shania
it was fine. I felt bad because she couldn't talk as much, like her voice wasn't all the way
voice?
there,
Yeah.
and she wasn't drinking at all. And I think
Hmm.
if she was drinking, like it would have been an even more interesting conversation. Like she would have
That's what
just like
I want to
asked,
see. Is I want to
yeah.
one-on-one Kosa and Shania.
Hmm. So I do think though, if I asked him to come on the show, he might say yes. I
Really?
feel like if I asked, I was like, me and Gabriel Don't Snap have a little show. I think I talked about it a bit when we saw him. I think I was like, do you want to come
Okay.
on it? I think he would say yeah. I
Really?
think he would.
I feel like he wouldn't.
I don't know. I feel like it'd be 50-50. I didn't think he
But
was
I
gonna
don't
show up to
know.
dinner, and
I
he
didn't think,
did.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
not
Yeah.
like
So what do
Shar
I know?
couldn't, didn't hear from Shadow, but Costa pulled up. Costa pulled through.
That is
It
surprising.
was
Yeah.
it was really weird even to meet him in person
Hmm.
because like we were explaining to his boyfriend like how we first found him, and I was like, yeah, so like one night in 2019 I watched a YouTube video that his high school friend made, and he was in it, and then I watched his streams, and now I'm here. Like, it's just
Yeah.
such a, it's so funny. That's like I watched a video, and so much like butterfly affected from it.
Was his
Um,
boyfriend like weirded out by it?
no, he was super nice. He had a bit
Yeah.
of the Toronto accents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
Mm,
fun.
it was
Were they similar?
no.
No, because
Costa
Kosa's
is
energy is
Costa.
like so
Dark.
unmatched. Like there is no one
There's no one that
like
matches that
Kosa.
energy. Yeah.
I just couldn't imagine who he's with. Like
Hmm.
what their personality would be like to.
Shania was saying that he reminded her of herself, like the way that he
Oh,
talked to him. Like
really?
Shania would always go and like troll and meme in his chat and like call him on his bullshit and egg him on and try to like rile him up.
Yeah.
And he's kind of the same way a little bit.
Really?
It was
Oh,
very
fun.
interesting. Yeah.
Oh,
We need to
cute.
have an episode with Shania on the podcast where we can just talk about this 3 hour dinner. Like
Yeah?
literally, it was
Oh, I'm
so
sure
much
there is so
fun.
much going on.
And I had a gummy hit halfway through, so everything was just more like there. And I had a beer
Yeah.
too, so I was kind of feeling myself.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a fun time. But we met up with Costa, and I watched him pretty frequently, so it was also like weird, like as a viewer meeting a streamer. Like it was almost like it felt like that a little bit too. Not
Oh,
as much
really?
because we had chatted a lot in game before, more so, and like
Yeah.
we're friendly. Um, but it still felt like that a little bit. Like they just
Mm-hmm.
like walked in and sat down at our table, and I was like, like oh shit, like you're real.
Yeah.
Mm.
Crazy. Does he still got all his hair going on?
Still has the hair. He wasn't in uniform though. No, no steampunk
Oh,
glasses.
no steampunk.
No
Damn.
whiteboard behind him or whatever. No curtain
Mm-hmm.
behind him. But yeah, enough about Kostacakes, but we did see him for dinner. It was interesting. Fun times. Then we headed home. Um, and then Saturday was kind of like we didn't really do anything, but we just like wandered around the city and just like did random stuff. Like we went to this
Okay.
like outdoor greenhouse thing. Shania got another.
Hmm.
She got like a matcha. We walked to the city hall. Yeah, we didn't really do too much. We didn't really know what to do. We got brunch, and we just like called it early. Like we were exhausted. We went to
Yeah.
this like Christmas village thing in like the distillery district,
Oh, cute.
but it was like walled off and like it was like Christmas holiday themed, and you'd like pay to get in, and we were gonna
Oh.
like so we did that, and we are like, oh, do we do it? I don't want to do it. Like we didn't know what to do with ourselves, and we eventually just like we got in, and it was like cute, but everywhere was an hour wait to eat. It
Oh,
was
damn.
cold. I was getting a little cranky. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was cute, but like it felt weird having to pay to get in. Like if it wasn't Christmas time and it was just like open, it'd be like a lot cooler.
Yeah.
Um, but it just like was super crowded. There's a lot of kids. There's like this huge
Is it
Christmas tree. It
expensive?
was like $30 for both of us.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So we left that, we called it, and we Ubered back to the Airbnb, and we just got takeout and like packed up for the night and watched your subathon, or not subathon, your 12-hour stream, which we have to talk about.
I
It's been
forgot
all
about
me. I've just been
that.
yapping for a half
You did
hour.
a lot. You went to another country and saw Taylor Swift
Yeah.
and Costa. They're on the same level.
Co-
Um, that's
Taylor Swift,
crazy.
Kostacakes up here.
That's funny.
Also, another thing I
Uh,
forgot to mention about Taylor Swift is I think once or twice during the show, like she came, so we were on the floor and the stage was
mhm.
elevated. We were like off to the left, and then the shape of the stage was like long strip and then like runway.
Right. Okay.
So there's a couple times she came all the way over to like the most left side of the stage, and like we could see her like very clearly, like
Really?
very close, like it felt like maybe 40 feet away, like not
That's
even.
crazy.
Yeah, and it
Insane. With
was
a
insane.
stadium of what, 50,000 people, you
Yeah.
said?
Hmm.
That's insane.
Yeah, we were on the floor, one section back on the left side, um, and the seats were great.
It was floor? Like, did you have a seat if you wanted to sit down?
Yes, I started to sit
Okay.
down towards the end because my shoulders and like back were starting to kill me from walking all day
Yeah.
and then standing like looking up and everything. I like
Mm-hmm.
started to sit down, like couldn't see anything but didn't care, like had to sit down. Very
Yeah.
tired. Um,
Did you guys trade any like friendship bracelets?
Shania did a little bit, yeah. I
Yeah,
I didn't.
cute.
I was like the supportive boyfriend there, you know. Like
Yeah.
I had on friendship bracelets if anybody did ask me, and I had a
Mm-hmm.
like Taylor Swift T-shirt and like painted my hands. Um,
Cute. Mm-hmm.
but no, I personally didn't trade any. They're starting to hurt my
Okay.
wrists. They were really tight on my wrists.
Oh,
People had
really?
them crazy, like all the way up their arms.
I've seen people where they first tape up their arm because they know they're gonna put on a punch.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's like a part of their outfit.
Yeah.
The
Um,
Swifties do it like no one else.
yeah. But we did Toronto, and then we drove back on Sunday morning. Um, we got out of Canada in like an hour flat, like super fast, no traffic,
Oh, good.
like right
Hmm.
out. Got through customs. We met Shania's friend for lunch in like outside of Rochester, New York. Um,
Okay.
And then Shania drove for an hour, but she wasn't feeling great, so I drove like 3.5, 4 hours straight, just like all the way home, like
Yeah.
from the top of Pennsylvania all the way to the bottom of Pennsylvania, like
Crazy.
around Philly, over the bridge and home. And then we were home. And I worked the
Nice.
next day. Like I worked Monday morning.
Fuck.
Like
Oh
I've had
shit.
a super super busy. I don't want to think about it. Super busy week at work. Like code wise, man. Oh, don't get me started. But we're back
That
home.
sucks.
We're back home.
Did it
Um,
feel eventful? It was a good time away,
yeah,
good
I
vacation.
had a good time away, but I still felt like a lot of this trip. Usually, that I don't get like this in Cali as much. I was like, "Ah, I kind of wanted to go home the whole time, for no
Oh, really?
reason. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know why. I was like, I just gotta enjoy this trip here. Like, I don't know when I'm gonna be back. And the whole time I was just
Mhm.
like, maybe I think it could have been the cold. Like I was wearing a
Yeah.
lot of layers and was cold the whole trip. I was like, oh, I just want to
Yeah.
go home. I don't know why I was like that. I'm usually not, but I had fun.
Yeah.
It was a really good time.
Well, at least it was fun.
Yeah.
And you finally made it to
We
Canada.
made it to Canada. For context, I was supposed to go in June of 2020 and then that didn't work out. Honestly,
Mhm.
it's probably for the best it didn't work out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Mm. So,
This was way cooler.
yeah, this time it was way cooler. I think our whole group should go there.
I'd be down.
I think summertime, even if like you guys flew to us and hung out with us, and then we all drove to
Road
there,
trip?
like little road trip. We'd have to take
A
two
little
cars
road trip?
probably.
Mhm.
We'd probably have to take both cars, but little road
Unless we
trip.
just rent a
We
big,
could rent a big van. We could.
might be cheaper.
Might be cheaper. Or safer. Having everybody together easier.
Yeah,
So
and easier.
it
Yeah.
didn't feel like there was a lot to do in the city, like as a tourist, but it was like super great if you lived there. Like
Mhm.
it was
Oh,
super
I imagine.
convenient.
Yeah. I mean, I.
Public transit was great. Like it was like living there would be awesome. Um, and it was super diverse. Like you'd have like little row of houses, like a neighborhood right next to like these big, apartment towers or like
Yeah.
townhomes. And then it was like businesses and shops and markets and boutiques and restaurants and bars like all scattered throughout it. It was super walkable and super nice,
As cities should be.
as they should be. Yeah,
Crazy they're
I'm
not.
I'm yet to find any city to compare that compares to that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
definitely.
I think nothing in the U.S. could or ever will.
Probably
I mean, New
not.
York's like its own thing, but
Mhm.
just like I don't know, I liked it a lot, and it wasn't loud, and it was clean, and it didn't smell.
Mhm.
Oh man. Anyways,
They got stuff going on over there. Who knew? Some good things.
yeah. But you did a 12-hour stream, and I missed most of it. I was able to watch a little bit of Fortnite that you were doing on the TV at the Airbnb, but I was there for like an hour or two, maybe. But you did a
Yeah.
12-hour stream.
12-hour stream because I have a channel point reward that you can redeem where I'll do a 12-hour stream like when it's convenient for me.
Right,
And that was just like the most convenient time. I was like, okay. It was a couple days before Egg
right.
had redeemed it, and I was like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it
Because it'll work then, yeah.
now. Yeah.
So how did
And
it
it
go?
was a joke that it was supposed to be all Fortnite, but then I just like kind of enjoyed playing Fortnite the
Damn,
whole
you did
time.
my 12-hour Fortnite stream.
I
You
did.
literally
I did.
did.
I thought it was fun. I was really enjoying it. A lot of people joined me. Like I had Egg and Hippo and Marcos playing with me for a good couple hours in the beginning.
Right.
And then I rode solo, and I thought that was gonna be terrible. My first game, everyone was like, "What the fuck's going on?" Like I'm trying to shoot at
I
people and I'm missing. I have the worst loot. I'm doing terrible things. I fucking won that
I
game.
watched you win that. That was the first game
It was
cause like I
insane.
remember like, you were just playing with Hippo or Egg, and then
Mhm.
they left, and you're like, I'm gonna play solo, and then I
Yep.
like watched you win the
Yes,
solo.
I
I was
won.
like half paying attention, but I like looked up like randomly, and it was like four people left, and then you won. And I
Yeah.
was like, did she just win?
Yes.
You
My
popped
like I think
off.
that's my first ever solo win in Fortnite.
Seriously?
I'm pretty sure because it scared the shit out of me. Like I hate playing solo games. I'm terrified. but I won and I shouldn't have, but I got a sick clip out of it. It was really
Woo.
cool and but it turned out great. I think it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of people come through and stop by and say hey, and more people came by later and played, like Shar and Seeker and Hippo came back, and
Nice.
it was such a good time. I actually really enjoyed it.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm glad it went
Yeah,
well.
that was
Did
on
did you
Saturday.
gain any new followers? Any new peoples?
I think so. I think I had a couple people. Yeah, I had a couple stop by. There was one person in there. I forget their username, and I was like, they kept saying like, "Oh, you're not winning. Oh, you suck." Like I was like, "Okay, whatever." I like
Damn.
you don't believe in me, but I'm gonna whatever. Come to find out, a couple days later, it's Hippo's alt account,
Oh
shit talking
right.
me.
Yeah, it was Hippos.
Yes.
They told us when we were playing Lethal Company on Monday, right?
Yeah. I was like, "What
Yeah.
do you mean that?" It
Hippo
was
made an all
insane.
and was
What a
like bullying
twist.
Gab.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they gave that up so easily.
I know.
Like
I would have never known. Crazy.
that's
Um,
it was pretty funny.
but it was a good time. I was definitely tired at the end of it, and I like took breaks and I ate and whatnot, but it was fun.
I'm glad you had a good time. Yeah.
And then the next day I went to a concert. I went to
Ooh,
see Avatar: The Last Airbender, an orchestra concert.
that's pretty
Um,
fun.
So cool. It was really busy, really packed. We got there like just before it started. And normally with like orchestras, they're really fancy and they like close the doors and you can't enter if you're late. But this one, they were like, you're fans and we want you guys to cheer and cry and shout out the names as they come on if you want. Just have a good time. And it was I cried immediately. I cried
Really?
multiple times. So good. I love Avatar so much. Um, it was such a cool experience. What sucked though is there's people right behind me that would not shut the fuck up.
Oh, that's so annoying.
So annoying. Like I try to record some clips and you'll just hear them every now and then like laughing obnoxiously loud and like they're saying stuff from the show and it's like, yes, everyone knows this. Like I just want to hear the music because it was so insane to watch those musicians on there like violin players. They had singers, they had like so many different instruments and it was cool
Damn.
watching them shuffle around and they had spotlights whenever there was like solo moments. It was so insane.
That's really
Um
cool.
yeah, we had good seats too. We were like
Oh,
somewhat
cool.
in the middle center. I bought a poster during intermission.
Ooh. Is
I
it on the
got we
wall
got really
yet?
no, because I want to get a frame for it.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know the frame size, but I got really lucky because during intermission, like I immediately went outside and got in line. That line was wrapped. Thankfully, it was like right outside of our door, but and honestly, the
Damn.
merch kind of sucked.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was because it's like I'm sure they have like some licensings for it, but I don't think it's like official merch from Avatar: The Last
Right.
Airbender. It's like Avatar: The Last Airbender in concert.
Ah,
Um,
okay.
and so like looking at everything, there's a bunch of t-shirts and tote bags and cups and nothing caught my eye. So I got the poster and then I got the pens, but even the pens are like pretty poor quality. I'm like, fuck, I shouldn't have gotten these, but
Dang. That's
I did. It
stinky.
was such a good time though. Really enjoyed it. It was so pretty, so beautiful. Some people dressed up. That was really cool
Oh,
to
yeah?
see. Yeah,
Oh,
it was really
cool.
neat. Like they'd be in just like outfits relating to the different elements, which is
Hmm.
really neat. Like someone's in Fire Nation gear. It was super cool.
That is cool.
Um, yeah, and then we went out to eat afterwards to a place we'd been to so many times. Really like their food. It's a like, Japanese place, and they have meat skewers. And I got a little drink. It was super good. Got a dessert to go. Ate the dessert 2 days later. Got food poisoning. Just
Oh.
not so fun. Yeah. I was gone. I ate, so I got a green tea cheesecake. I had a bite at the restaurant and didn't feel anything. So, but I'm positive it was this dessert because like I ate it at 11:30 Monday night. I woke up at like 6 and it was over.
Oh.
I was in the bathroom for
Oh,
hours.
I'm so
It was
sorry, man.
disgusting. I was crying. I was like, this is the worst I've ever felt in my whole entire life.
Like even worse than like being like drunk, like throwing up, probably.
I've never been drunk and thrown up
Oh, right.
because it terrifies. I hate throwing up so much. Like the last time before that I can remember throwing up is in elementary school. And it's
Really?
like since then, like I will not do it. I can't. Like once I start getting that feeling of being like
Yeah,
burpy and gassy, like I'm done. I'm not
right.
doing it. I will not throw up. So like at this point I was like I have to. Like I don't want to, but I have to.
Right.
So disgusting.
I I mean nobody likes throwing up. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
when I was like 13, I think I got food poisoning pretty bad. Like me and my siblings all had it. I think we ate like
That's
undercooked hot
crazy.
dogs or something.
Yeah,
Um
fuck.
while we were like out at like a camp. Um but we were all super sick and that like it didn't like scar me, but it was pretty bad. But like,
Yeah.
I've gotten like sick like from getting super drunk before. And
Mhm.
honestly, like it's the worst like feeling when you know it's gonna happen, but then I'm just like you feel so much better after. Like
You
you just
do.
feel so much better
Yeah.
after, even though it's the worst
It's
thing
the
ever.
during. It's the
It's the dirt.
during. It's
It's very
it's
uncomfortable.
the worst. It's like my body is so sore, my chest and my
Yeah.
back, and it's just from like going through that.
Mm. At
So
least when
nasty.
you're drunk, you have a bit of a buzz, so it doesn't bother you as much. But
Yeah.
it still sucks a lot.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, no fun. I'm really sorry you went through that, but hopefully that's like your like now you're like you got 10 years or something,
I
right?
know. I'm
Like that's
hoping
your one,
so.
and you're good for a while.
Yeah. 'Cause like I know I normally don't get sick. Like I feel like I have a really good immune system.
Hmm.
Like I've probably eaten bad food before. Like there's times Angel will eat food that we've both had and he's like, "Ooh, I don't feel good." I'm like, "Oh, I feel fine."
Yeah,
But this time it really took me over. And I was
yeah.
going about it all wrong because like I haven't had this in such a long time. Every time like I just chug so much water. I was so thirsty, my throat would hurt. Not what you're supposed to do, I found out.
No,
Because that
you're
just made
not.
it so worse. It
Yeah, it's
was like
just
hours later I realized like my sister was like, "No, stop chugging the water, sip it."
yeah,
And even then sip it like very every
or
now and then.
ginger ale or something with ginger or
Mhm.
something like that, and or like lemon
Yeah.
and honey water or whatever. And you're supposed to like wait 4 to 6 hours before you put anything in you except like small bits of water. So that probably made
Yeah.
it a lot worse for you.
Yeah, probably like made it just go on for too long. But
Hmm.
even then, like I feel like I got once I stopped like drinking so much water, I think I got better pretty quickly. I ended up because I was up at 6:30 and I couldn't go back to sleep, obviously. But after like around 12 o'clock, I was able to. I kept falling asleep. I kept taking naps. I called out
Right.
of work. I could not work.
Oh yeah.
Crazy chills. It was insane. Like I didn't have a fever, but I was
Huh.
freezing. I couldn't
Yeah.
stop shaking. I was like, Angel's like, we have to go to the hospital. I was like, no, I think I just have to go
You might have
through
had
it.
like lower blood pressure or something. I don't
I have
know.
no
No
idea.
idea.
It was
Um,
insane.
you also could have had like some kind of 24-hour flu or 24
You
hour
think
right.
so?
It's probably more likely that it was the cheesecake, but
Yeah.
that's like, oh, dude, that's the worst. Like, a part of the reason I don't want kids is because I'm gonna get fucking sick. I get sick a lot
No.
easier. Kids are
Yeah.
so dirty. Like,
And I was
because
thinking
I
like
know
with a
because I was a
kid, like
kid.
if they get sick,
Like,
you have
I'm
to clean
cooked.
up. You have to clean it up
Yeah.
too. When they're
Yeah.
young, like they're not gonna clean up their own mess. They're not gonna know to go to the bathroom on time and shit. Like that's nasty.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Especially because I definitely get sick easier. Somehow
Yeah.
Shania did not get me sick this last time. I felt kind
Oh,
of
that's
bad for
good.
like one day, and I was like, oh, I'm like thinking myself into being sick, and that's what I
Mm-hmm.
thought it was. But we like just separated, and I like didn't get sick, and
That's good.
um, and I feel like I get a cold at least twice or three times a year, and
Yeah, that
um
sucks.
I don't know. I try to be clean my hands all the time, and don't touch my face, but I still be getting sick.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
But
it was karma catching up to me. I had missed all the sickness, like everyone got it at TwitchCon and then
mmm,
people got sick later that I hung out with, and
Right.
I was like, it's coming back for me.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better now. I'm assuming you're back to
Yeah.
eating normal food and everything, and you're good for the most
Kind of
part.
not, I mean, like, I'm not sick. Like, I'm not going to the bathroom at all, but I
Right.
really don't have an appetite. I can't,
Okay.
like, I've been eating, what is it called? Applesauce.
That's
It's really
it.
all I, I've, I don't know. I had some stuff earlier. What did I eat?
I
I
feel
just
like
don't have an
it's
appetite.
been over 24 hours. Like even if you don't have an appetite, I guess try to eat a little bit more.
I definitely need to because it's making me dizzy, but like I'll stand up and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I really need to eat." But I
Eat
don't
like
want
safe
to.
foods. Eat like plain
Yeah.
pasta. Eat like boiled eggs, like hard boiled eggs. I feel like
Yeah.
maybe
See, I
yogurt.
got the smoothie. I've been
Oh, okay.
been drinking that. Is that I think that
Is that just
counts.
like fruit and stuff? Yeah, that counts, I think.
That's dates and bananas and
Yeah. Eat stuff with
cinnamon.
fiber.
Yeah. Yeah. But
But
thankfully
sorry.
Angel took such good care of me. He like went to the
Oh,
store so
good.
many times. It got me electrolytes and the applesauce and um other stuff. Yeah, it was super nice.
That's good. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. Hopefully, we'll get to
Mm-hmm.
stream soon. Guess we'll
Maybe I
see.
leave Saturday.
Oh, right. Yeah, we should talk
Yeah.
about the podcast for the next couple weeks. There won't be
Yeah. That's why
one.
I wanted to do this one.
Yeah.
Try to
Goodbye.
do it. Yeah, I know.
See you next year, everybody.
I know for real.
We've been pretty consistent,
Sorry.
but we're taking a
Yeah.
2 or potentially even 3 week hiatus. While
Yeah.
Gab travels
Holidays.
for holidays and is flying and stuff. So
Yeah. Maybe the second week we can just do a later one in the week like we are
or
now.
something, yeah.
Yeah, try and
Just
make up for it.
definitely. Um, yeah, you'll be traveling. So you leave on Saturday?
Yeah, I leave Saturday night, like 10:30.
Oh.
It's an overnight flight.
Oh, you're taking like a red eye bat down? That
I know. I always do,
sucks.
and they're always the worst, but they're so cheap, and I'm so cheap.
Dude, those
So,
I don't think
I'm
I will
doing a
ever
different
do
airport
one.
than LA, LAX. So,
Oh, okay.
then a closer one,
Gotcha.
nicer. You don't think you'll ever do one, you said?
I don't think I'll do it again if because now that I've experienced it and I'm in a position where I can afford to like take an extra night at a hotel and leave the next
Yeah.
morning, if it works into the trip, like I'm doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I could, I don't think there was any available Saturday day. It was always like either Friday day or Saturday night or Friday night, and I didn't want to take off work. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like Saturday night it is, and then it's crazy because then Sunday morning doing dinner with all of my family.
Yeah.
So might not get any sleep, but
Like the first time we went to TwitchCon, we took a red eye back and basically slept all the next day and we had taken off work. Like we might as well have just stayed an extra night and flew back in the morning since we
in
like
the
slept
morning,
half the day anyway.
yeah,
Or like even like took like a 4
is the
a.m.
better
flight or
option.
like a 6 a.m. flight and gotten home
Mm-hmm.
at noon or 3 or whatever and still
Yeah.
had some of the day. Like um but yeah, we will not be having the podcast next week or the week after. Or if the week after it might be late in the week.
Yeah.
We will see. Um
Sorry.
so that means yeah, no streams from you either.
I know.
How
10
will you
days
be
I'm
able to
gone.
how will you be able to game? What are you gonna do?
The group's gonna fucking fall apart. I feel
Dude.
like I'm the glue with that group. You guys have to do a gaming session.
I
I swear to God.
know.
If you go 2 weeks without gaming just because I'm not there,
I know. We
gotta
have to
come up with
we have to
something.
find
Anything.
something. I have to finish the Mystery Shack, so
The Mystery Shack.
yeah, maybe people will get on for that. That server's kind of dead though. I feel like now.
I
I
know.
knew it was gonna happen. Like as soon as we went away, like it would just
I
die
know.
off.
That's what happens. Is like when the people who stream it stop playing, it kind of
Yeah,
stops. Which sucks because like there's still more I want to do, but
I
now
think
I'm leaving.
I think we should just keep it up like through into the end of the year or something. Because maybe
Yeah,
people will play around Christmas time again,
true. Like holiday break. Like
holiday break.
there's definitely still more I want to do.
Yeah, maybe we can convince Egg to pay for another month of hosting and
One more,
and keep it up for
please.
December. Um, yeah, but dang, so yeah, what are you gonna do while you're
I
there?
probably engage in drama. There's already drama going
Oh,
on. Like
damn.
right before I fly out, there's like a group message and shit's going on. Can't wait to go
You
there
need
and
to get a
experience
Steam
that.
Deck, dude.
I do need to get a
You
Steam
should buy
Deck.
it and have them ship it to their house so it's there for you.
Not
And
buying a
it
Steam Deck.
you should get the
I
get
want
this.
one.
It's like $400.
I'm so cheap. I hate buying things so
I'm
much. I
kind
hate
of the
spending
same way,
money.
but sometimes I be treating myself.
I treated myself. I bought leggings. They were
Okay,
$20.
$20.
And
Okay.
that's my
Just
and I keep
I
wanting to
think
get to me it's like I should get things that I really need and I don't know what that is.
you should.
I should pay off my car completely before I can buy anything I really
Your
want.
car's not paid off.
It's been a year. No, it's not paid off. I
Oh,
only owe
I'm
like
sorry.
6 grand
That
on
was
it.
rude of me to say, but it's
What?
just
You didn't pay off your 30,000 car in a year? No, I didn't pay
I
it
keep
off.
forgetting you bought like a new car,
A brand new
not
car.
like a new to me new car.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm bougie. My first new car. I love her so much. But I want to.
I'm
I want
gonna
to buy so
ride
many things.
my car until the wheels fall off. I'm about to
Yeah,
hit
aim to the
90,000
same.
miles.
Crazy.
Mm,
I think I've already put like 20K on mine.
damn.
An insane amount. She's so nice. The heated seats come in clutch.
Yeah. But yeah, Steam
But
Deck though, like you just had a pretty rough weekend. You might
I know.
you, it's pretty nice. Like I haven't played in a little bit. I'm trying to like play it like before bed more so. But
hmm
it's super nice for like Stardew.
and that's the thing is like there's so many cozy games I know I'd get addicted to. And I don't game so often because I don't like sitting in my chair.
Well, you
I
can
don't
lay in
like being
bed.
physically at it. Exactly. That's
There you
why I know
go.
I love it. But then I can't then it's gonna take away. If I am given the opportunity to lay in bed or stream, y'all ain't
You
getting any
can
more
you
streams
can stream laying
from
in
the
bed
couch.
playing the Steam. Yeah, you can do USB-C and do capture
Can I?
card. Yeah.
I have to buy another capture card too.
Why not?
Shania wants me to play the Animal Crossing one because I think the camera uses the
You
one.
don't have the okay, see I have the capture card, the HD60S, and then I have the camera capture, Cam Link.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't use Camlink. I use the capture card for the camera.
Oh. So you'd have to get another one, yeah. You'd have to
Yeah.
get the Cam
I guess
Link.
the cheaper. Is that one cheaper?
I
Or if I
don't
just buy
know.
two? Two capture cards.
I don't know. That or use the USB um, webcam when you.
What? The cheapo one?
It's.
We only serve quality out here. I'll just do PopCam. No
you could
cam at
you could
all.
do PopGab, and people wouldn't even know that you're laying in bed. They wouldn't even
Wait,
know. They wouldn't
true.
even know. You could go live every
Stop trying to
day.
convince you to buy this.
Dude, you could do a
I'm gonna buy
30
it
day
right now.
stream challenge. You could do 30-day stream.
Oh my god. I saw today that someone's been streaming for like 3 years.
I think I saw that on YouTube too, like a clip of it.
Yeah, I think like Kai Cenat promoted them
Yeah,
or something.
that's kind of
Crazy.
crazy. I
Insane.
know there was
Oh, and then there's
a.
drama with the ads and stuff.
Yeah, I saw some of that too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't keep up with that as much, so I'm kind of just like whatever.
Yeah.
Don't really
I
care.
downloaded Blue Sky, but
Whew.
admittedly I still go on Twitter because not enough people. I need to follow the right people because I like Twitter for the Twitch
You
drama.
have to find a starter pack. Blue Sky
There's a
has.
starter
You have
pack.
people make starter packs on Blue Sky, like a
What?
collection of people related
Yeah?
to a topic you can follow.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I just went Twitch drama. It makes
Twitch
I
drama.
love to hear about what YouTubers are now pedophiles. I'm like, you fucking
I
dumbass,
knew
you
it. Did you
idiot.
see the clip
Go to
of Jack
jail.
Manifold and Tommy Innit and Philza talking about Dream?
No, I didn't.
It was like leaked from a Patreon of like basically Jack Manifold saying that he hates Dream, and them all saying like they hate Dream and stuff. They don't like him. Nobody likes him
Ooh,
anymore.
recent?
Yeah, like a week ago, two
Is
weeks
he? I
ago.
mean, is Dream around? Are
I
they
don't think
making
so. I
content?
don't think he's relevant anymore. I think he stopped.
What are they doing? I
They
need
made their
Mr. Beast to go
bag.
down. I'm ready for
Dude,
him to go
I'm
down.
waiting for it too, I feel like.
I like all these allegations. Just God, put him in the pit with the rest of them. Send him down to hell. That's
I
crazy.
know. Did you see any of the Jake Paul fight with Mike Tyson?
No, I
I,
didn't,
I
but I
watched
hear it
it.
was pathetic.
Yeah, I watched a 2 minute highlight video and I was like, oh, well, that was kind of boring. Glad I didn't pay for the
Yeah.
fight.
And then I heard it was like really fast to watch. It was buffering like crazy on
Yeah,
Netflix that they couldn't handle the live streaming.
I heard that too.
Yeah, couldn't. Not. I'm not. I'm better than that.
Yeah, but Steam Deck, you should get it.
Oh my god. Oh my
Get
god. I'll
all
look
right, all
at it.
right. Look at it for Black Friday deals, right?
I know.
So
I
it's
should.
the new OLED screen ones. You can get like a 250 gig hard drive one is like $400, or the one I bought it's like 512 gig, and it was like 550 or something. I got it like a year ago.
Yeah.
It's super nice.
And then, but then I have to buy the games to go. Then I
It's
have to start buying
no,
games on Steam.
you already have games on Steam.
I have no games on
Watch out,
Steam.
somebody's gonna add you to their Steam family, and you're gonna have a copy of every game ever.
I'm. I actually am on so many Steam families,
Are
but
you? Yeah.
it's but they're games I don't like. I want the cute little indie games, and they're playing
Mm.
like every shooter possible.
Oh, I gotcha.
Can I? I
You
can't
want?
get Fortnite
You can though. I think.
on the Steam Deck
I'm sure it's possible.
on the
There's like
Switch, right?
on the Switch you
Definitely.
can, yeah. And then on the Steam Deck, there's like a desktop mode. I think you can install like mods and other programs and stuff. Yeah, it's just Linux. It's just Linux.
Well, Linux can't have Fortnite, right?
I think it can.
Well,
Yeah.
God, I
So
love
yes, so
Fortnite.
it runs SteamOS, which is like a fork of Manjaro Linux, and it's yeah, it runs everything really well through a bunch of compatibility layers.
My worry is that in 6 months it's gonna collect dust, just like the Switch. Like it's
Mine,
gonna make great for like plane rides
right?
and like
Yeah,
visiting family. Any other time,
that's
I feel like
kind of
it's
how
gonna
mine
sit.
is a little bit. But when you do
Yeah,
want it and you have it, it's so nice.
so
Cause
nice. Yeah,
I'll hit the Pendulum and I'll play like my clicker game in bed and like zone out playing the Steam Deck, and it's the best.
yeah.
hmm I would never play anything
And I can't
competitive on it.
crochet at night. Like on the plane, my overnight flight, I'm not gonna be able to crochet.
You need to buy one. You can play Dreamlight Valley on it. Shania's done a bunch of Dreamlight Valley on there.
I miss
You
Dreamlight
can play
Valley.
Papa's Freezeria on it.
I've already 100%ed. There's
That
no
is
other
true.
Papa's games.
That is true. Well, you can go to the desktop mode, and you can go to the web browser,
No, I
and
need the achievements.
oh,
I need people to know that I'm
yeah,
playing
you're a
and to know on
gamer.
Steam. Yes.
Yeah.
That I spent hours playing Papa's Freezeria.
Oh man,
um,
you should get
yeah,
one. That's my pitch. Highly recommended. Not paid by Valve, unfortunately. Not sponsored, listeners, but Steam Deck's pretty
I'll
great.
add it to my list.
It's pretty
I
cool.
think very first on my list is I have to get earbuds.
Ooh.
My
Shania
current
got
ones are
me
many years old.
Shania got me earbuds for Christmas last year.
Hmm.
Um, these ones. I think they're Between Pro brands.
Okay.
They sound pretty good. I think they're like $90 or something.
What do they look like? Show me right now.
Boom.
Do they have a little ear lip? I don't think those will stay in my ear. Does the whole thing go in?
No, just the silicone bit.
See, I feel like it's gonna fall out.
I don't think so. Hang on. Ah, I bumped my mic.
Okay, now shake your head. Does it stay in? Hmm.
For the
I'll look
most
into
part.
it.
And it comes with the different size ear tip thing, so it'll fit in your ear good. I like them.
Yeah.
Before those, I had the first gen AirPods.
Oh, did you like those?
They were okay. Yeah, I didn't mind them.
Hmm. I've only had the Galaxy ones. I think I have the pros,
Okay.
or I got the pros. I got one pair 1 year. I think Angel got them for me. Love them. It's what I use currently. He got me a new one, the newest generation, like a year ago. I immediately dropped one in the water, and or I think I
No.
washed it. But they also wouldn't stay in my ear, even with the different
Mm,
sizes. And like I'm an iPad kid. I wake up, I sleep with them. Which is
right.
probably really bad for my hearing, but I sleep with them for the
Yeah.
Bob's Burgers when I'm brushing my teeth, and
You
like
have to get the
so they shake
headband
out.
thing. Like, have you
No,
seen
I'm not
those?
gonna do
Like
that.
the like cloth ones where it's like a night mask and it has the speakers in it for your ears.
Uh, yeah, it's probably way better for my ears. I'm not gonna do that.
I don't
These
know.
are great. I
Okay.
love them, but they're
Okay.
so old, and I flip them up and down that they're starting to rip, like that little
Why don't
ear.
you just buy the same pair again?
'Cause I don't know. Maybe I should. I don't know. That's really good.
You could just buy the same ones again
Mm. But what I like about them is they have this little lip, like it's like a little beep, and it goes in your like
in a little
ear
bit that
fold.
in the folds.
I
Okay.
love that.
That helps it
The
stay
the
in.
newest ones don't have that. But I found I think it's a Bose brand. They're like earbuds and they have that little lip thing.
Yeah.
And maybe it's better quality. Angel says these ones are bad.
Hmm.
He complains every time I use them on the phone. He's like, "I can't hear you. I hear everything else except for you."
When I was a kid for my DS, I had a pair that like they clamped onto like the back of your ear,
Yeah.
like with the speaker. And I liked those because the earbuds like when they're in your ears for a while, they start to hurt, I feel like.
Mhm.
And that like never
I
hurt because
agree.
it was like on the outside of your ear technically, but
It
there
was
was like
in
it was
yeah.
like little clamps like and it like
It just
clamped on.
makes me think of like tech bros, like or like hello, yeah, I'm here.
Mmm.
Like
Gotcha.
I don't know, high up people. They they work in a big building.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah. The
Lawyers
Bluetooth.
maybe.
Lawyers,
Maybe like a
maybe.
lawyer.
I
I think they work in big buildings.
think they
Yeah.
do. Um, but yeah, get earbuds. Treat yourself. It's almost Christmas time, Black Friday time.
I should just buy
Get some
everything I want
get
in the
some
world.
gadgets. Yeah. Yeah, there's this bag I want to get like cuz my current backpack like it's okay for traveling, but this
Hmm.
backpack I want is like $250.
Wow.
Yeah, but it looks so nice.
But is it like a buy it for life? Because then it's kind of worth it.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know.
Even if it lasts you like 5 years, that's
My current
a pretty good
backpack has
price.
was $30 on Amazon,
Oh
and I've
shit.
had it since 2018.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, so
So this one will last you way longer,
probably way
probably, hopefully.
longer, and it has a lot more
Treat
space, and
yourself.
it is a lot bigger though
Buy it
than my current bag.
right now on the
I don't know
podcast.
about right now, but I think I'm gonna see if it goes on Black Friday sale at all.
Yeah.
See if it goes down like 200 or something.
Hmm. Has Shania bought in the backpack that I have yet?
I think she did. I think she did buy
Yeah.
the backpack you got, the bag you got, because I remember like she wanted to bring it somewhere. I think she went to bring it to Atlantic City the one night, but it hadn't come in the mail yet, and it came like an hour before we
Oh
were supposed to
no.
leave. I
Oh.
think.
Such a good backpack.
Hmm. I don't know, but I think she did get it.
It is. It's treat yourself season though, so everyone should just go buy something real quick for
Yeah,
themselves.
I'm hoping I'll get my bonus with work soon. Maybe a bump
Mm.
in pay, save some money, spend some money, all that
Yep,
good stuff.
yep.
Yeah,
That'll be sick.
we'll see. I'm excited for Christmas time though.
Mm-hmm. Same here.
Yeah, man.
But
But
yeah.
so you'll be traveling. We're gonna do the podcast later the one week, so there won't be one next week. I might do a stream on my channel, playing a
Yes.
game or something. But yeah, and we're still are gonna try to coordinate having a guest on very soon. Probably looking at this point, it probably might not be until like the new year. We don't know,
Yeah.
especially because this person is going to
Unfortunately.
have finals and everything towards the end of the year, so we don't really know how available they will be. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, but we'll keep y'all. We're gonna keep everybody updated.
Kyle will stream to make up for my lack of streams.
Gonna try to.
A lot every day.
I think I don't know if I'm gonna do a stream tomorrow. I was trying to
Okay.
plan one night this weekend to game with Shania, whether we stream or
Hmm.
not, and then one to get some of my friends online. So don't know if there'll be
Yeah.
a stream. We'll see.
Boo.
We'll
I hope
see.
you guys do the Mario Party one. I'm looking forward to
I
that.
want to do a Mario Party stream with Shania, but I also
Fun.
know that she doesn't always want to just stream. She might just want to play. Oh,
I'm dying.
Gab is dying. Gab needs some water. She's drinking some water. Gab has the same water bottle as Shania Robb. Shania Robb has the same water bottle, I think. Yeah, because you can sip or you can gulp.
Hmm. I like got something stuck in my throat now.
Oh, you okay?
Hmm.
I think yours is a different color from hers, though.
The Awala.
I have the Twitch water bottle that I got at the
Really?
first TwitchCon.
That's cool. You're
I'd
still
never been
using
a
it. You
water
didn't buy a
bottle
new one,
person.
right?
No, I got the light. I got the. eh, I got the
The
light. The
light.
light.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Oh yeah. So there might be a stream from me. Not quite sure. I bumped my streams to start at 8 p.m. going forward because
Hmm.
we're trying to go to the gym where we went today and we went Tuesday. We're trying to go 3 days a week.
That's good.
Try and eat healthy. I've got weak bones for all those that
Mm.
heard that. I got weak bones because of my chronic problems. Trying to go to the gym more, trying to eat better. We're only going out to eat once a week type of thing, etc. So, yeah.
Good luck to you. That's hard
Thanks.
to
I'm
keep.
still sore from Tuesday. Today we only did
Damn.
cardio. Yeah, in my ugh.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's good though. It's good that you're going back. Trying to do
Good.
it. Woo woo woo.
Woo. Yeah.
But I think that's it. Did you want to open it up to
Yeah, let's see if anybody has any
Q&A
Q's or A's about Gab's stream or my Toronto trip or the 12-hour
or upcoming
stream,
things or
upcoming
whatever?
things. Yeah.
Hello Q&Ers.
Donut efficient. Hashtag
It's
ask,
good.
when will Gab get good at Fortnite? Right. I think Gab's already good at Fortnite. I don't
I think
know.
I'm really
I mean, I
good.
don't think she's like Tifu or anything, but she's still pretty good. Like,
Better than Tifu.
better than Tifu.
I got a win. My first solo game I won. It
It's
doesn't get better
true.
than that.
Hashtag ask exclusive spaced out podcast episode with Gab's family.
The channel will get banned.
The channel would get banned.
We cannot
Not on
do
X
that.
though. We'd have to stream on X.
Yeah.
You could stream
Move
on
over to
X.
Kick or
We
something.
won't get
Yeah.
banned over there.
That's the move.
Hashtag ask when. When what? Um, well, if it isn't the local public bathroom wall shit smear,
They're
Olivia
not
Yoshi.
talking about me,
They're
so they
not
must
talking
be
about
talking about
me.
you.
What the fuck?
That isn't me.
Hashtag ask when will you buy me a car? Um, I don't think I'm gonna buy you a car. I haven't bought
That's
me a
fucked up.
car in 6 years. I
It's
go
Mrs. Birthday.
buy me my car. I don't know.
You're
Uh,
not gonna buy
double
Mrs.
it and give
Birthday
it to
and
the next person.
a car on their birthday? Double it. Crazy.
Bum,
Any
bum, bum, bum.
other questions?
Any other questions?
Chatteritos?
I can't believe I was seeing Taylor Swift at this very second
That's
last
insane.
last week.
Would you go again, given the opportunity?
I don't know if I would go again.
Oop,
I
nope,
would
drum.
I would go
Drum.
again, but I would think I would want to be up in the balcony looking
Really?
straight on.
Okay.
That way I like front row of the balcony looking straight on so I can sit and watch the whole thing and don't have to
Yeah.
stand and look over people. If
Okay.
I was like front row, I don't know. It was good.
Yeah.
Um she has some good songs, but it's just not my favorite, that's all.
That's fair. Understandable.
Bum bum bum. Yeah, but I think that's probably all we have for you this week. Glad you're feeling well enough to be able to reschedule tonight. Thanks everybody for
Yes.
coming out.
Woo.
If you're watching and listening live, we will see you all in a couple weeks. It will be December. It will be Thanksgiving will be gone. We'll have a lot to chat about. So we'll see you all
Have a
next
great
time
Thanksgiving if you celebrate.
if you celebrate in the US. So